And no, I put so much energy. I'm doing my presentation. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Okay, myself, I am Nadarajan Amudan. I am the Managing Director of AKV Shipping Private Limited, a freight forwarding company. And I also have two other businesses just growing, which is mybizcard.lk. It's a digital business card, which is it's a success story of BNI. And its membership is in another chapter. And also we have a tea business which we are working on it. So I am representing here for AKV Shipping Private Limited. We provide total logistics solution. I'm not going to talk a lot today. My customers on video, and maybe she's also here, so they'll be talking about it. So next slide. So this is the bread and butter service of my company, which is freight forwarding and courier mode shipments. Whether it is sea freight or air freight, import or export, we can handle it for you from any part of the world. So more than me telling, I would like to invite Ms. Shabnam, who was a very recent customer. I would like you to take 1 minute and just share how you felt in handling your shipment. Over to you, Shabnam.
Thanks, Amudan, for the invite. So as I mentioned, we're a startup. So most often, a lot of people don't want to help a startup when we're struggling. But I love the fact that Amudan went above and beyond to help us, and that really helped us in getting some of the equipment we needed for our business. It was just the fact that his dedication to get this done on time, him and his team member Karthik just helping us through this process, keeping me updated. As a business owner, someone who's managing this whole process, I'm a micro business running all of my operations. Just having a reliable support system made a huge difference for us. So I'm grateful for Amudan and the help that he provided, because I had dealt with a global shipping company a week earlier, and in comparison, Amudan was far better. Just the fact that he went above and beyond, as I mentioned, just to help us. And I think a lot of people don't bother about startups because we are small, but Amudan saw the potential, and I'm extremely grateful for that.
Thank you so much. Yumi, if you can quickly run those videos as well. You can slightly different. Yeah. So these are some of the testimonials. I don't see a video.
Hi, my name is Shania Fernando. I think AKV Shipping is one of the greatest shipping companies. And so far I've managed to send 2 parcels to Canada without any difficulties. So I highly recommend AKV Shipping if anybody wants to send parcels to any other countries. Thank you.
එරුවන් සරණයි මේ වෙලාවෙදි මේ සූදානම් වන්නේ AKV Shipping Private Limited ආයතනය පිළිබඳව අප දරන පුංචි අදහසක් සිහිපත් කරන්නටයි. මෙම ආයතනයේ අධිපති හැටියට කටයුතු කරනු ලබන්නේ අපේ අමුතන් මහත්මයා. ඒ ආයතනය තුළ සේවයේ නිරත වෙනවා කාර්තික් තරුණ මහත්මයා. අමුදන් මහත්මයාත් කාර්තික් මහත්මයාත් ප්‍රධාන වෙලා සේවක කාර්යකාරීන් සමග විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ ආයතනයේ පවත්වාගෙන යනු ලබනවා. මේ ආයතනය මගින් සිදු කරන්නේ විදේශීය රටවල් වලට යවන බඩු බාහිර ආදිය දැව පෙට්ටිවල අහුරලා විශේෂයෙන්ම ඒ සකස් කරලා දෙන එක. ඉතින් මේ කටයුතු ඉතාමත් මනාව ඉතාමත් හොඳින් පිළිවෙලකට කරලා දෙනු ලබන ආයතනයක් බව මේ වෙලාවේදී අපි බොහොම සතුටින් සිහිපත් කරනවා. ඊට හේතුව අප විහාරස්ථානීය මගින් විවිධ රටවල් වලට යවන බඩු බාහිර ආදිය ඉතාමත් හොඳින් පිළිවෙලට ලී පෙට්ටිවල සකස් කරලා අපිට හදලා දෙන්නේ මේ ආයතනය නිසා. ඒ නිසා මේ ආයතනයේ වැඩ කටයුතු පිළිබඳව අපි ගොඩක් සතුටු වෙන බව මේ වෙලාවේදී සිහිපත් කරමින් මේ ආයතනයේ දියුණුව දිනෙන් දින වැඩි වේවා කියලා අපි ආශිර්වාද ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා.
I am glad to provide a reference to AKV Shipping. I had to get a wooden chair from the workshop in Moratuwa to my house in Sydney. They collected it from there and ensured that it was delivered to my house through their representative. Their documentation was very good because it enabled me to do all the customs quarantine clearances. I would strongly recommend the services of AKB Shipping for future use and to my friends. Thank you.
Upon being personally recommended to me by a close friend of mine, I went with AKB Shipping to have them handle the air freight of over 100 kilograms of my personal effects during my relocation from Sri Lanka to Australia early last year. Drawing from my personal experience with the team, I can wholeheartedly recommend AKB Shipping as a one-stop shop to an extremely efficient team that handles the packaging, initial logistics, warehousing, final freight, customs clearance, and delivery to location of all your goods. AKB Shipping is indeed an extremely trustworthy organization which is efficiently oriented towards providing the best possible service experience to their customers. A huge thank you and best wishes to the amazing team at AKB Shipping. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. These are all my customers. So they came forward and they just gave these recommendations. So I think I'm running out of time. So you can go to the next slide. My favorite service is international relocation, where we do the packing and shipping of personal goods. The target customers would be diplomats, Sri Lankans migrating to different countries. We come to your house, we do the packing and shipping, and we deliver those door to door in any part of the world. Next slide. Right, so my dream referral would be Project Cargo and large scale exporters. Pumi, if you can go to the previous slide. So how many minutes I have? Less. Done. No, the previous slide, Pumi. So these are the packings that we did for the Lord Buddha, and Kani shipments is actually something which I want to help you all. Just tell you all. So if somebody now recently we had Syntex India, who's the largest company in India, who wanted to come to Sri Lanka and launch some products and bring their distributors to Sri Lanka. So they wanted to bring those stuff and take it back. So how do you do it? Without paying the duty. So there's a system called which is Kani shipment. So I think DSH Logistics, which Mr. DC's company, we all worked together and got that done. So even if you think about any musicians, you want to take their music equipments to another country and they bring it back, we can help you out. We don't have to pay duty or whatever, but there is a system process, we can work on that. Pumi, you can go to the other slides. So these are my dream referrals, and next slide. And also this will be also a dream referral of being a relocation provider of embassies of USA, Canada, and Australia. Moving forward. Right, so these are my gifts and asks. So gifts, of course, I have more, but I just put in here. I have very close connection with Shangri-La Hotels and Property, Ceylon Tea Brokers, Orange Electricals, the CFO is a neighbor of mine, Ideal Distillers. So ask me, we'll assist you more. And my ask would be friends and families who want to send goods to their loved ones globally. Logistic officers of High Commission in Colombo, USA, Canada, NGOs, embassies, specifically IOM USA, migration agents in your contact sphere, and education institutes who send students out of Sri Lanka to other countries. Moving forward. So these are the triggering words like who you can promote services. Migrants, expatriates, diplomats for relocation services, moving of offices and houses. Even if you sometimes do the local move, tourists, they take personal goods. And friends and relatives, who wants to send items to their loved ones, Sri Lankan, items and clothing, we can help them. And these are the triggering questions that you may ask, you may find your friends or families would like to ask. Do you know anyone who can bring stuff from abroad? Like I think Shabnam, she was a startup company that they were looking around, somehow they found. So such people, such customers, very enthusiastic business people who want to do business, so we can help them. And sometimes it's not all money, and it's just a service you provide, and thereafter you can take back. Yeah, and and sometimes you can find people, I'm leaving the country, want to take my household goods. These days, most of people are doing that, so we can help them. Without their stress, we can do the packing and shipping and provide the door-to-door service. We are re-exporting a machine, and we are re-exporting a machine, and we can do the packing of those machines. And also, we want to move house with Sri Lanka. I'm within Sri Lanka. So next slide. Okay, so this is my QR code where you can download my business card. And again, my gratitude to all of you for supporting and trusting AKV. I always love this quote from Stephen Covey: live, love, learn, and leave a legacy. There's no point of just living, loving, learning, and not leaving a legacy. So I strongly believe in that, and thank you for the opportunity, and thank you, Shabnam, for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Amudan. It was a very wonderful presentation. So let's see who is our second speaker.